So you've seen a network and you're not really sure about how they work, what they do, but what you do know is that you want to join them. In this video, if you are a consultant, a coach, a speaker, self-employed freelancer, somebody who relies on marketing yourself and selling your services to promote your own business, then this video is for you. And if you're watching this video for the very first time and wondering who on earth is that woman sitting there with her white top on and her very pink lipstick on and her slightly fuzzy hair, my name's Jenny Kovacs. I'm a visibility specialist known as the Queen of Being Seen because you being seen and you being visible and you putting yourself and your work out there is literally why I get out of bed in the mornings. So, I'm going to share with you three things to think about when you are looking at the best ways to connect at networks. And I say at networks as opposed to with networks. So let me give you an example. It could be that you've decided to try in-person networking, so you want to connect with people. It could be that you are on Facebook or online somewhere in a space and you want to join a group there and you're not really sure how to kind of get to know people or how to have them know about you or what you do. So the first thing that I see that you want to stop doing if you're doing this is stop lurking. Now, I know that there's this myth that if you are extroverted, that it's easier somehow to network than if you're introverted or even ambiverted, which is somewhere in the middle, that sometimes you feel a bit like you get charged by the power of people, and other times you feel like you just want to shrink. Now, this is a reason why. There is an element of business, regardless of where you sit on the introvert extrovert scale, that you need to be active. You need people to know about your business and about what you do. This is not something that you get a choice of doing. And whether you write about it, whether you type it, whether you video it and record it like this, whether you do it as an audio, as a podcast, whichever ways, because there'll be more than one that you do this, you need to be active. Otherwise, people don't even realize that you're there in that group. You can't go to a live networking event and, for example, stand against a wall and wonder why nobody came to speak to you. Although I do have a little tip on doing that, which if you want to know what to do in live networking, let me know in the comments below and I'll make that video for you. Okay, so the second thing to do is to share relevant tips. Now, I was recently asked by somebody who has just started their business. They've probably been going literally for a couple of months. And they wanted to know what I call it the internet etiquette is, a word that I made in my brain at some point. But what is the thing to do on the internet? What is the internet etiquette? Well, if you're in somebody's group, I want you to think about this for a moment. Even though the group might be formed because you're all in business, that person or those people have gone to great lengths to create the group, maintain the group, engage the group, and do whatever work it takes to get people to that group. Sometimes they might be paying for ads somewhere else. Other times they might be paying for someone to revamp sales pages and websites. So the first thing that you can do is to really respect the fact that they've gone to that effort to bring people together. So if there are opportunities for you to engage on certain topics, take advantage of them. If you have tips and things that you can share, share those in the groups. Share things that are relevant. So, for example, let's say that you're a VA, virtual assistant, and you know that you've got capacity for more clients or more work to do. Rather than focusing on that, why don't you just look and listen to what people share and share tips that are relevant to them? Don't try to shoehorn the fact that you're a VA or PA into every pitch or in my program that's called, or I can coach you to do this, or my clients like it when I share that. People not only see through it, they smell through it too. So don't do that. Just share relevant tips according to what's going on and the thread of the conversation in the group. And if there's nothing to share, well, there's nothing to share. Come back another day and you'll see that too. Okay. The other thing is one thing that I know I've been on the receiving end of, and a lot of other people who have groups, this is a bit of their bugbear, whether it's an online group or a network or an offline in-person network, is there are people that will only show up or only share when they need to approach the host. And that's normally they'll approach them and say, "Hey, I speak to lots of groups on A, B, and C, and I'd love to come and speak to your group." And quite frankly, as a host, you're just like, who is this person? Where they come from? So if you are part of a network or a group, it's all about relationship building and it's all about connection. Good visibility does those things in spades. They make and form connections and you build genuine relationships. You send in a gazillion direct messages asking them how their day's going, what's on their plan of list of goals, what are their aspirations for the year, is not connecting, is not relationship building. It's a little bit annoying because that person is trying to spin lots of plates, maybe juggling family life, work life, their team, and the work that they need to put out there. So the best way to connect with networks, whether they're in person or online or in groups, is be active. Don't hide, don't run. Second thing, share relevant tips. And the final thing, don't just show up when you want something from the host or the person running it. They they smell it a mile off too. So make sure that you contribute, get a feel for the group. What's the vibe of the group? And find out whether there is actually a genuine benefit that you can offer, genuine results that you can help, which is a win-win. I like to say a win-win-win for all of you, for the host, and for the people in the group. If not, then you might need to rethink your strategy. Okay, so if you want to know a bit more about what I share, I actually work with entrepreneurial types that are self-employed and the employed professionals as well. And if you're a LinkedIn person, I'd love it for you to come over, not just follow me, but actually connect with me on LinkedIn. You don't have to send a message, you don't have to justify yourself. Just have a look at this video below and click the link and just hit connect and I'll gladly accept. That's it. Bye for now.